The first block I ever played on was Mans, and I'm original right there. Memo, to me, he a new nigga. I ain't even like, and that's just me. Like, if you talking about who was in the hood first, I've been in my hood. I was in my hood 10 years before he came over there.
Yeah, shiesty on my face, it ain't even cold.
Gang, I remember when Tay first came around.
Oh, damn.
Well, never no cool with them, gang.
So you was in 600 before Tay?
Yeah.
Alright, what a volume button on this button. Anyway, let's go.
When I interviewed you the first time, you was saying like you was originally from Welch, well not originally, but you came from the low end, you dabbled in Welch World, then you was at 600 back and forth. When I interviewed Memo, he was saying that he was in 600 before you, and I was just gonna, somebody in the comments said that you was from Welch World. That's what they put on you.
He said he was from where before me?
No, say it again, I'm sorry.
He said he was from where before me?
600. He said he was there before you moved over there. That's what I want to ask. That's my question. You know what I'm saying? Is that the fact of the matter, or what's your point of view on that?
He said that he was 600 before me.
Yeah, and then somebody in the comments said like, nah, cause Tay originally from Welch Road.
I'm way older than Tay, gang. I remember when Tay first came around.
Oh, damn.
Well, never no cool with them, gang.
So you was in 600 before Tay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
His family from over there, though. He was around, but he wasn't with that shit. Tay was from Welch Road.
Oh, okay. I seen him speak on that, too, at one point.
No. Yeah. Let's eradicate all that right now. First of all, I'm originally from where I'm from.
Eradicate is crazy, but let's get into this because I feel like he about to go off on this nigga real quick.
Right now, first of all, I'm originally from where I'm from.
Okay.
Welch Road is not no hood that I ever claimed like I was out there on Welch Road with them, bro. Like, my hood always been my hood. I was yelling at Welch Road shit and still am because I knew Welch personally, nigga. That's my big cousin, best friend, right-hand man's him, Tay, and Welch.
Okay.
That's how I know Tay, too.
Okay.
That was Tay best friend. Take a vouch for this. I never claimed Welch Road. Like, the first hood, the first block I ever posted on was mine.
Okay.
And it ain't a nigga out here that could say they was 600 before me that could really claim that shit, bro. When Memo and them moved to the hood, bro, I was 600 already existed, and his little brother got to put in first. So how was he 600 before me? I walked Lil Steve to my block and got him put in.
I seen that. I'm gonna say this. I seen that on your story time one time when you was saying how you first met Lil Steve.
They moved to our hood in 2010, man.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
Okay.
600 already was invented. When he when Lil Steve came to my hood, bro, and transferred to the Roast, I was in 8th grade, man.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he got killed my freshman year. The next following year, Lil Steve was on our hood for like a year and a half, bro. He moved in there in the beginning of the 8th grade, and right started freshman year, he got killed, folks. So, I don't know what, he that's cap. Okay. Ain't no time that we grew up that I didn't never live in my hood, bro. Okay. I was living in my hood. I lived in 6253 South Michigan when I was a shorty, 5 years old. My grandma always stayed in there, bro. I've been in my hood since a very young nigga. I ain't never claimed or stood on no other block before I stood on my own block, bro. When I come up, we shake.
Yo.
Where you at?
I'm at the crib. What's up?
Oh, which one?
The new one.
I'm by my best friend's house. You in here?
South Michigan when I was a shorty, 5 years old. My grandma always stayed in there.
That's facts. Remember.
Hello?
Yes, baby.
Can you bring some tree?
Remember, Tay said Duck was over at 600 before he went over to 63rd, and that's when they were shorties. They 5, 6, 7, 8 years old.
A relationship with FBG Duck. I'm going into a different question, but I want to just highlight that before we get into, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Duck. Yeah.
Was y'all relationship like what was it like? Who was y'all relationship in?
He was one of the guys, folks.
Yeah.
Like I was just elaborating earlier, man. Like when you get to that age, man, you corner so close you could choose whatever side. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of crazy when he chose the other side, or he had landed up on the other side because he was with us every day on our side.
With 600? Yeah.
This before the 6. This before all that, bro. Like
What was it called? Brick City before that? Huh?
This before all the street shit. This is before we was even choosing hoods, bro. This wasn't before nobody jumped off. This was before we off the porch. Like,
So what's y'all age range?
man, we probably like 10.
Babies. Yeah,
10. Like,
babies.
niggas young, fool.
Mind you feel me? That's when Memo was all the way back in the Robert Taylor building. Memo was all the way on the low end. Memo was on the low end, then he moved to over east, then he moved to the hundreds, then he moved to 600. This is exactly what Memo said.
You was born and raised in Chicago and Iraq, bro. Like, how was it for you coming up, you know?
I was born and raised in the Robert Taylor shit.
Okay.
49th Estate, then we moved to over east, then the hundreds. We bounced all around Iraq though, gang, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
So that's how we know a lot of motherfuckers in my family.
Okay. So you started Robert Taylor Homes, that's down 47.
49th.
49.
Specifically 49th Estate.
Okay.
I went to Beethoven.
Okay. And then you moved up to the over east, then to the hundreds. Okay. So when did you end up on 600? Because you know y'all big 600.
We always been around, it's just we moved over there like 10, 9. We always been around, we just moved over there around that time.
So from the words from Memo's mouth, if Memo said that he was on 600 before Tay, that's cap. You moved over there in 2010. You said this, right? Folks been over there 10 years before 2010.
I've been in my hood since a very young nigga. I ain't never claimed or stood on no other block before I stood on my own block, bro. Right. That Welch real shit, cause I know Welch. Now don't get me wrong, I'm a real member to folks and them too. When I come up, we shake up the same way a nigga would shake up with any other one of the guys, bro. But the first block I ever played on was mine, and I'm original right there. Memo, man, look, Memo.
He played his role, but it wasn't.
Nah, Memo, man, look, I've been in my hood since I was 5. Before then, nigga.
Okay.
Even when I didn't live in my hood, my grandparents lived in my hood, and I was in my building every weekend with them.
Facts.
You said
this before the streets, this before everything, nigga. Me and D Rose and them been hanging with each other since we was 6, 7 years old, smoking them, nigga, the white building and the cream building, bro.
Okay.
I ain't no nigga. Memo. If to me he a new nigga. I ain't even like, and that's just me. Like, if you talking about who was in the hood first, I've been in my hood. I was in my hood 10 years before he came over there.
I just said that.
Okay, for sure.
So I don't know what how he was high or something when he said that, but this shit he know for a fact on Lil Boo, on D Thing Grave, on Lil Steve, he know this.
Okay, all
On
right.
Steve and McGee.
So we don't want to get crazy because I
No, we ain't getting crazy. I ain't even on that. I ain't on BD. It's all love. You feel me? But we gonna kill that noise for sure, cause that's a flat out lie, and that shit. Any nigga in my hood could tell you, nigga. A new nigga or an old nigga. It ain't too many niggas out here that could say they was in my hood before me. And if you could say it, it's cause you older than me and you was over there when I wasn't born.
Right.
Like other than that, like Fredo and them and shit, like older niggas who got me by 5 years or so.
Fredo Santana.
Yeah, Fredo Santana. No, he just like our hood was one. It's before I was in my hood before 600.
Right.
Memo them moved in my hood after 600. I'm pre 600. They post 600.
Before niggas took sides,
like,
he was already in the hood.
That. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't too many niggas outside that could say they was in my hood before me. Boy, I'm a original 20-year nigga in my hood. 20 of them. I got kindergarten pictures, nigga. Graduating from kindergarten in the blue suit, me and my cousin Shay, nigga. And I'm standing in front of 6253 South Michigan, nigga. I've been in my hood my whole life.
Let's start with, if your grandma stay there, and you know a lot of niggas grow up with their grandmas, you from there. So, from he was born, that nigga been 600, like he said, before 600. It's crazy because Tay coming like on some cool shit, but you could tell like he a little bit bugged about that shit. Like, nigga, what? Like, folks, I am 600. What is you talking about? Talking about before niggas took sides and all that. Like you said, they used to play basketball at the little youth center and all that shit. Like, so, and Memo wasn't around then.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even back and forth with Welchera, bro. Like, once I jumped full-fledged off the porch on my block, I wouldn't even go to their picnics. Folks them was having picnics in my project every year, and I wouldn't go to them. I'm in my hood. Cause some of folks them wasn't getting along with them because of black. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on my block. I ain't going to no picnics.
Right.
But nigga, I wasn't never back and forth with no Welch Trail shit. Nigga, I used to be with my big cousins though. That's what. From down there, I used to be with them. That ain't no back and forth though, nigga. On Steve on Welch Trail, cause my big brother was Welch.
Right.
And I'ma stand on that, nigga, and I ain't gonna never come up off that, nigga. But anybody will tell you, boy, when I jumped off the porch, I jumped at my shit. And ain't no nigga out here could say they was out here before me.
He's standing on
Can't
that.
no nigga say I was 600 before him. He moved on the block, man. When did I move off the block?
Yeah.
When Memo moved in my hood, I was staying on 56 and King Drive, man, by SKD. We was clicked up with them.
That's
After
still
I
in the
moved,
hood.
after folks them broke into the neighbor's crib and got us kicked out of there, nigga, we moved right on 61st and Indiana in the hood.
That's still in the hood.
That's where I was at. And on BD, right after we moved from there, we got kicked out of there, nigga, on BD. When I moved to the next crib, nigga, on Steve, we moved on 60th and Calumet.
That's 600.
I'm talking about three 2-block radiuses, gang.
From 6253 to 59, whatever, to 60 to that's all 600. Just to let y'all know, because 600 is 60th Street. So think about it. And out south, it goes 49, 50, 51, 52, obviously like that. So 62. Anywhere from 59 to 62. That's like a 3, like you say, the 3-block radius, nigga. Going north and south. And on top of that, the streets that he's talking about, from east and west, that's only going about a 4 or 5 block radius. So he literally stayed in this box. Like if this was the hood right here, like he literally stayed in this box. Like he's definitely 600. Tay 600 is 600. 100%. Why would he lie? You feel me? Why would he lie about moving all them places? So it's like, and he got details. So like I said, based off what he's saying, he's 600 through and through, 100%.
Familiar with that area.
Yeah, nigga, and before that, nigga, my first crib on the block was 6253 South Michigan. Like, nigga, I done stayed in my hood, nigga, and I done stayed on Michigan, Indiana, Calumet, King Drive. Please don't never put no bap out there, boy. On phone them, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure. Because I ain't gonna lie, what he said, and then with whoever said that in the comment, I don't remember. I just remember reading that.
It's a misconception, bro.
So I ain't taking nothing from what you're saying.
No. It just be misconceptions. Like, cause I get the fans. I let them know my backstory. They be trying to like make it mean what they want it to mean. Yeah, bro. I'm Welch real from back in the day because nigga, when Welch got killed, I knew him. Nigga, I looked up to him. Nigga, on Steve, bro. Welch got killed. He was the first body that I really understood about this street shit, bro. Cause I was under my little big cousins, them to the point where like his friends became like big cousins to me too, bro. Like Welch used to make sure a nigga was straight when I was at my auntie crib, bro. Like ride through the hood, nigga. When I first really like started even getting involved into street shit, bro. Like motherfuckers will never understand. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit fucked my head up, bro. That was the first nigga I remember like having some type of little relationship with and dying, bro. Then Tay got shot up 2 days before him, and that was like another nigga to me.
Tay Savage?
Yeah, Tay Savage got shot up days before that shit happened to folks, and that was my first time seeing that.
I didn't know that.
Seeing folks up, like, damn, what the folk, hoes and folks and shit, like, really can't move, really gotta walk on crutches, really gotta be crippled, folks. Like, that was my first time seeing that shit. It changed my perspective on the streets, folks.
John Wick? Getting John Wicked is crazy. I never knew this. Tay don't never tell no stories about him getting shot up. The only stories that you hear about Tay is Tay shooting at who?
Somebody else do some John Wick, Sean. Fall out they car. Blow back. They shooting that. Phone them. I get up. Phone them. It hit different. No. I hear, ah. Somebody get shot in their nose, bro. It hit different. We see somebody fall. We jump in car. Long story short, I never knew who that was, Sean.
I ain't know that was Tay Savage blowing. I ain't know that was Tay Savage getting busy, bro.
Let's start there. Mr. It Hit Different himself. You feel me? That's crazy. That's crazy that Tay just said this. That's a whole nother clip. I'm about to clip that up.
That was like some eye-opening shit, folk. Like when I got in the hood and the niggas started dying, I was like used to it after a while, bro. When that shit happened to Welsh, it was like, damn, on BD, like.
That shit hurt.
But really, like, you would be
shit.
here one day and be gone the next on BD.
So what age was you when you realized that? I just want to ask, just say the age.
With Welch, I was probably like, I was in 2010. That was my.
You was sturdy.
I was probably 11 or maybe 12 or something. You know what I'm saying?
You was a baby still. My son 13, he a baby.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this was like, man, bro, this before I even, that shit tweaked me out on BD. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's really all that was. But bro, like, ain't nobody out here, bro. You got to interview a nigga gonna have to be he have to be in his 30s to say he was on the hood before me. And
Memo in his 30s.
Memo in his 30s, but Memo from the hundreds, so I'm talking about a real 30-year.
Memo from Robert Taylor's. He said.
His mom and them from them. Yeah, like he from the low too. Like you know what I'm saying. He got people from 49th, but like.
Times of being in
the field,
you looking
like,
at it like,
nah, boy. Cause he even though he moved, like even in the hundreds, like I was in my hood already. Right. Like you moved in my hood, bro. Like when your little brother like moved to my block, folks. Like y'all moved to my block. Your little brother was in my class. Lil D was in the class under us. Him and Blast, folks.
You gotta understand, like Tay 600 perspective of them is them being from the hundreds. So that's how you know they came from the hundreds to his block. That's already merged. Memo already said it. And yeah, okay, Memo from the buildings, but Memo moved from the building when he was like 10. So does that count? Yeah, but you wasn't active when you was 10. So when you in the streets, when you active, when you off the porch, you was in the hundreds. So you quote unquote from the hundreds. You from the low too, but you from the hundreds. But you not. Yes, are you big 60? Yeah. Are you from Memo 600? Yeah. You from 600? Yeah. But you was in the hundreds first. We not saying that you not 600. This is not the topic of discussion. If y'all don't get the picture by now, the topic of discussion is Tay 600 is proving that he was in the hood 10 years before Memo 600, and it's merged.
We walked him. He was in our posse, folks. Right. Like Lil Steve was one of us, so like he hung with us. That's y'all how you got in.
He was younger than y'all age.
He was our age. Okay. Me and Lil Steve was like he turned. His birthday was in September. I was in November, so he was actually a couple months older than me. We was in the same class. We was kicking with folks on BD, and me and Lil Steve got cool because I was finna get on his ass, and he was just like not going. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't going. So
but Lil Steve was really like that.
That shit. We got cool folk. Started being with him and shit. But one of them nigga out here before me, gang.
All right, for sure.
I'm mad. He even said that. What Tay he thought you were talking about?
You know something? I ain't want to. He said that. I was just asking the question because
that's why I'm be watching a lot of people interviews because when I hear a lie, I be want to go in on the, but I ain't even gonna.
Yeah, I don't think it was. Hopefully it wasn't that serious. I don't.
No,
it
probably wasn't serious, but I just hate he said it because like, come on, man, you know that shit ain't even. That shit not even fathomably true.
Yeah. Okay.
He's original 20 years, 20 of them. Like, and I'm 26, bro. I got more than 20 years on my block. Yeah. I'm overstamped. Like,
I respect
all over
that.
through that bitch. Before 600, before that shit was even Dipset, Front Street, any of this shit, nigga. No, still when the 6 got put in, nigga, the niggas who made it put me in.
Right.
Ain't no nigga that moved nowhere but ingratiate me and shit, nigga. I come from the real backbone of this shit, boy. Nobody could take that.
Folks now grade. OGDN. Folks is not going. Phone them talking about what, boy? I'm mad folks even said it. I want to go in on phone them like dead ass. Folks ass. Oh, he say folks ass over whooping on cheap. Folks ass over whooping. Folks say I'm a 20-year nigga. What? 25 quarter in this shit, nigga. I'm overstamped in this motherfucker, nigga. You been over 10 years talking about you over here, nigga. What? Bro, phone them funny as hell. I do respect the fact that he kind of kept his composure. You could tell that he overblew, but Phone kept his composure at the end of the day. So everything he said, though, low key is stamped and merch, though. Like I mean, shit, Memo said it himself, folks. We already went over this, bro. I already put the clip in that bitch, like, it's merch, folks.